of every meeting. The Bible says if you meet at the 11th hour, you still be accepted, but this is not the 11th hour on. This one is if you come late, forget about it. So this morning, what I have to teach us this morning, what I have to communicate to us this morning, I pray that God open our mind to understand this. If we can understand not even everything, maybe just 10% of what I'm going to be sharing this morning, it is more than enough. It is more than enough. Okay, trust me, it is more than enough. I want to teach us the power of network marketing. This I've wanted to do this training for a very long time, but I've been delaying it and delaying it and delaying it. And I'm like, this training it carries weight. It carries weight. It's not just something you come out and just say because some people don't understand the power of network marketing. Yes, they don't understand how unbelievable this is. And because of that, they misuse it. They don't take it seriously. They don't understand the growth. What kind of thing is this? They don't understand the growth potential that can happen with this and it becomes something they just feel is something. Many people think that network marketing is something you do when you don't have anything else to do. It's not like, oh, some people say, I have a job, oh, I have my this, I have my small business, I have my that. Oh, I hope this will not take my time because people have seen network marketing as something you do when you are jobless. So network marketing has become something that you do when you are jobless, and people don't know that whatever is your motive for doing something, whatever motivates you to do something, that particular thing will multiply. That particular thing will multiply. So this morning, I'm going to be breaking down network marketing for us as much as I can. 1 hour may not be enough for me to pass this information, but wherever it chokes us, we stop. Amen. And I'm also going to be very, very fast. So you need to be taking screenshots. Anything that once I click next, take screenshots. I'm not going to be waiting for you to tell me, go back to the old slide. So once I go to next, you screenshot. Now, before we go into this, I want to prepare our mindset. I want to prepare our mind. Okay, our clicker is not working. All right, let's see now. All right. Uh, all right. Before we go ahead, let's take a picture of this. Any space you find yourself where you do not make growth the priority, you have chosen to be buried. Because being planted and being buried feels the same. Just that one is a destination, while the other is a hope of a destiny. I want to understand this quote. The quote is very long. It's not like your regular quote. It's a very long quote. It says, any space you find yourself where be you fruitful and multiply, where growth, multiplication. This is why I personally in my head, I'm like, there are some things that doesn't make sense that I would never accept because it just goes against nature. It's not even a matter of morality or even religion. It goes against nature entirely. Anything that happens that growth, there's no room for growth, you have to see. Death is the end of everything. Death is the end of everything. Everything ends in death. Death is the end of everything. So anything that you do, when you do give room for growth, you have chosen death. And anything that you have chosen death for, forget about growth in that place. So even in this business, as an FC, it's important I prepare our mind for this particular training. Let me not just be speaking English. It's important I prepare our mind for this particular training so that we won't just be here and will not get the full juice. If I don't prepare your mind your mind to receive what I'm about to share this morning, it's not going to make a lot of sense to us. So as I'm going to be talking, be asking yourself, did I come in here as a destination, or do I feel I'm planted for this? So anywhere you find yourself, just weigh yourself a bit right now and find out, am I being planted? Am I being buried? Now, the bad thing about being planted and being buried, both of them feels the same. Both of them feels the same. Both of them requires you to do some digging. Both of them requires you to put something in the ground. Both of them requires you to cover it and be in the dark. Both of them require that. Just as one requires the difference between being buried. Listen my voice.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this China. What about now? Is my audio okay now? Is it better now? Is my audio better? I've kept the China earpod. I don't think that's a real earpod. All right. So both being buried and being planted feels the same. Both of them feels the same. The only difference is that one gives you hope for a destiny, while the other is the destination. You cry over one and you are happy over one. Now what makes planting and burying the activity that ensures that the hope for planting is actualized is called watering. Everybody go to the comment section and type watering, watering, watering. So what we're doing right now is watering. There are a lot of people who join our business who join our business who are not in this meeting. If we have over 1,000 active partners, even active partners will have over 1,000. So where are they? So watering is what ensures the growth. So watering is what takes time. The process, the different seasons that happen is what happens when you plant something. But when you bury something, nobody goes back to water a grave. Nobody goes to water a grave. In fact, people now plant seed. When they bury people now, they now plant flower on their heads and they go and water it. Right? But nobody goes and want to be watering a grave because nothing, that is the destination, that is the end of something. Nobody waters the end. Nobody waters an end. But people water hope. So what we're doing right now is called watering. Okay. Like this trend itself is the watering phase for a seed that have been planted. So now let's break this down. Now you need to understand that there's network and there's marketing. Network and network marketing are entirely two different things. People in your network are your network. For example, if something happens right now and your bulb explodes, you have some electrical issue, there's somebody you pick up the phone and call and be like, I beg, come to my house. One of my sockets just exploded. That person is in your network. You are heading out right now. Police start harassing you. You carry the phone and call somebody. Please, police is harassing me here. That person makes some call. The police lets you go. That person is in your network. You are heading somewhere and you're looking for a house and you are stranded. I call somebody, please, I'm a bit stranded. And the person comes through. That person is in your network. Your network is people around you who you can go to and who can come to you. Those are people in your network. That is your network. Now, number two is marketing. Marketing is the ability to transfer products or services and get paid for it. The ability to transfer value and get paid for it. That is what marketing is. My ability, the place. Now, the word market is a space where value or services are transferred. The marketing is the act itself. That act of is marketing is like the verb for the noun market itself. So market is that space where value are transferred. That act of transferring that value is marketing. So the network marketing is a transferring value to my network. Transferring value to my network. And remember, it is only value you transfer out that you get paid for. So transferring value to my network is what network marketing is. Network marketing is. That means, remember, now, here's what makes network marketing amazing with network marketing. My network also have their own network. For example, if I have an electrical issue right now, in fact, don't ask everybody push on this meeting. If you have an electrical issue in your house, write the name of the person you call on the comment section quickly. Write the name of the person you call on the comment section. I want to show you something. You said everybody will have different names. I have somebody I will call. I have somebody I will call. I have somebody I will call. You see, people are writing Emmanuel, James, John, this, that. That means Electro, TD. People are writing different names. You see, so that means these people are in your network, but they are not in my own network. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. They are in your network, but they're not in my own network. So network marketing means, so this my network are people who are buying value, but they also now have people in their own network buying value from them, but I get paid for it because of the company's compensation plan, right? So networking and network marketing are two different things. So these are two different words, network and marketing. You have to understand both of them individually. I'm going to shake a lot of tables this morning. I hope you guys are ready. Now, what's the foundation of network marketing? I'm very sure we cannot finish this meeting today. So I'm going to paraphrase a lot of things that we can try and finish this meeting today. Now, when Nairobi and Ambassador Mike was sharing us about the foundation of network marketing, I don't know if any of you have done this before, but I've done it before. I think I was in 2019 or so. One night, I was looking for what to study. Now I was looking for what to study. I normally do my study in the night. and I just carried my phone. If I'm not prospecting in the night, I'm studying. I carried my phone and I Googled network marketing history. I don't know who has done that before. If the day you read about network marketing history, you cannot quit. The way you carry this business on your head like gala, you even be the way you be fighting, people will be thinking that you are mad. I googled network marketing history and I started reading about it. In fact, I didn't even go when I went to Nairobi. For the G8 Leaders Summit. Ambassador Mike gave us a different version that I didn't even see before. I was reading about the history of network marketing and I was wow. This industry started since the 1800s. The first company was Avon, which was into California perfumes. Avon by Marconi. Is it David Marconi? Yeah, Marconi. So David Marconi, yeah. So he's had this company called Avon, and he had this idea of network marketing, and the whole idea was just door-to-door selling. Instead of me to go and be doing all this advert on then newspaper was the main thing. Can I just have people who will get compensated for heading from door to door to sell this product? Let them just go and be selling, and they'll just be making money. They said, okay, that will make sense. People started coming in and go carry their product and go and sell door to door, knock on somebody's door, sell the product, knock on somebody's door, sell the products. All of a sudden, they realize that this thing no go make sense. So I've been selling all this and I'm making money. So what happened in the days I cannot sell? Because what the whole government system was designed, I don't know if I even say this online. The whole system on every government on earth is designed for people not to have the ability to think. The whole system of the world was designed for people to just come and something has been thought of for you, just align to what has been thought of for you. That was what the whole system on earth was designed. So anything at all, that's why anything you bring out at all, that will give people the power to start thinking for themselves. The government will fight you. That is why in some countries they have bad network marketing. They say, never, don't bring this here. Why? Because they realize that people are beginning to come to realization. No. They remove it so you'll be indebted to them. You are literally begging for what is yours. You're literally begging for what is yours. So the foundation of network marketing was rough. In fact, at some point, they had to be sued. They were sued that, so what happened was that after some while, people started bringing up like, I've been selling products, and so what if we do something whereby people that I recommend to buy products, when they keep buying, I keep making money. And they thought, okay, that will make sense. And they built a compensation plan. They built a compensation plan that allows when people you buy also make money. And they called it Amway, the American Dreams way, the American way. That time it was the American dream. The American dream was showing that they now called it Nweke. That means the American way. Started selling the idea of the American way. That was what Amway meant. Amway now became from Avon, they now changed it to Amway. And by the way, that company is still running up to today. Since 18 something. I'm going to tell you how far network marketing have been. So it started running since then. And that Amway, they started doing the part of recruiting. Since I will now make more money, even when people who I bring it to start buying products, also buy products and sell, I'll make more money. People now abandon even the selling product part to now recruit. Come and join me. Now, because of that recruiting, it looks like a pyramid scheme. Because what are bringing people into? Government had to stop them. In the US, government had to stop them. In fact, they went to court case with government. Now, the body that they went to case with is I've forgotten the name. I've forgotten the name of this body. Those in Nairobi, give me the name of this body. In America, this is the body that handles businesses around to check how far your business is growing. The whole idea was that they went to case with American government. That case lasted for 3 solid years. And during the course of that whole case, the American government told them, do not recruit anybody into this thing again. Do not recruit anybody until the case is solved. There's no wahala. So people that were already in there just kept selling their products. For 3 straight years, they were going to court every single day, fighting against the American government. 3 different bodies owned by government, going to the same court, owned by government. And guess what happened? After 3 solid years of spending so much money, they won. So immediately they won. That was what exploded network marketing. Do you know what it means to win American government in a court case? Because government found out, in fact, it was what ended the case. They brought out the fact that they are still making profit despite the fact it's not been recruiting people. So they were trying to say, thank you very much, Federal Trade Commission, yeah, FTC. They said they went to case with FTC and realized after these 3 years that they've been in court, they were still making profit. And they're like, wait, these people carry the go court, and we say they should not sign up because we thought we were making money from signing up people. They've not signed up anybody in the past years, and they were still declaring profits. That means they are not just here to recruit, but they were actually selling value. And that was where the case ended, and they won American government. They won the FTC in a court case that lasted for 3 years. And because of that, people with network marketing became proud. They gave them out. In fact, other companies that coming Forever Living. That was where Forever Living came out. Forever Living came out and be like, forever. Black companies are coming out. Companies are coming out. Now, the thing about network marketing is that the foundation of network marketing it was not engrossed in the foundation of the world setting. So the knowledge required to really sustain this industry is still new, sort of in the marketplace. It can be backed as Jim Rohn, Earl Shaw, and all these guys. That people we still know as the first founding fathers. Why? Because the knowledge for this industry was not part of the building system. So because of that, they now brought it. So the American government lost the case, and the United States said, wahala deal. That means people can start making money from just and they can just be free. That means you're giving. Let me tell you what it happened. Because they built every system on earth is built to separate the elites. They are those who control the money, and they are those that are being controlled. People that control the money are not being controlled. But what network marketing gave was the fact that any human being from anywhere can just wake up, and with almost no money, you can enter part of those who the government cannot control. So the government started selling an idea to kill the industry itself. And what was that idea? Business from home. You can do it whenever you want. You can just do it part-time. It's something you do when you don't have anything to do. It's something for the jobless people. It's something that you just do anytime you feel like. You can do it anytime you want. Imagine a human being telling you that you can build a future whenever you want. You can build your future part-time. Have you ever seen those of you who are business owners who actually own a business where you make profit? Did you build that business part-time? Give me answers in the comment section. Imagine that don't worry, we can give part-time, just have it, just do what you are doing, but just do our part-time. Just think about it. Nothing on earth has ever been built to worthwhile that was built part-time. Nothing on earth. Nothing on earth that ever built that worthwhile that was built part-time. So they saw the idea of just do it part-time. And people bought into the idea. And that's why a lot of people join network marketing and fail, because you cannot succeed in anything worthwhile part-time. You cannot build nobody can build anything part-time. It is impossible. Even school says you can't even go to school part-time and say people go to school part-time and take people that go to school part-time are those who don't want to use the certificates. That's true. People that you see that go to school part-time, I don't have my business I'm doing, but I'm just going to, I have this nice school I go to. They're not going to use that certificate when I start looking for a job anytime in their life. It is only when you want to do something that you don't want to have any use for. That's why I have to say to you that it is you are burying that idea. That you know that this is the end of this idea. That's why you do things part-time. So they know that they have lost the case. So they saw the idea of part-time. Ladies and gentlemen, if they had lost that case, if they had lost that 3 years those case, that would have been the end of network marketing. You and I wouldn't have been here today. I would have probably still been in the same end. Not for them winning that case. They gave hope to the entire world. You guys have no idea what the power of network marketing can do. Now, so let me go a bit deeper. I'm sure we'll not be able. Let me see what the time is. I'm going to try my best if I can finish this class before. I'm going to try and see if I can finish all of them today. Now, see, I want you to, before I break down how powerful the leverage in network marketing is, I want you to actually audit your life. Because sometimes we sugarcoat these things so much that we don't sit down to audit our life. What do I mean by audit your life? Ask some basic questions. Number one, what takes up most of my time? I want to show you guys something. Because the reason human beings don't sit down to think is because of lack of money. Let me shock you. Have you realized that today you became an adult, 90% of what you spend your time on every day are things that will give you money? Does that make sense? 90% of what you wake up in the morning and go and do with your life are just things that at the end result of that thing is money. Have you realized that? 90%, since the day you became an adult, I'm talking about when you left school, 90% of what you spend your time to do are the things that give you money. Stay with me. So since the answer is yes, ask yourself, what takes up most of my time? If you answer that question to yourself, number two question you need to ask yourself, have I been positioned to flourish? Because some of us don't understand that the most important thing for your flourish after your seed is your environment. We talk about the story of the sower. The sower came in and he threw some seed. Some fell on the roadside. Some fell on the ground, and when they grew, thorn choked them. Some fell by rocky sand. When they grew, their roots could not go deep. And some fell on glass. We look at all these things and we have See, we talk so much about the sower, the sower, the sower, the sower. We have not understood that that entire story was built around the context of environment. Environment was the only thing that story was built around. We talk about the seed, the seed, the seed. Do you know that the most important thing in that conversation was the environment? The environment. Okay, boss. The environment. Oh, wow. Okay. The environment. Oh, sorry. The environment was the most important thing in that story. Because the sower came out, he had good seed. This one went this way, that one went that, one went that way. The environment was the most important thing. So ask yourself a question right now. The environment I'm in, this space I am, how far can I flourish with this space? Look at that job where you're currently occupying and ask yourself. See, most of us want to audit our life, because if you start to audit your life, some people will commit suicide. Once you audit your life, you don't carry rope, put it on your neck and jump. I said, okay, if 90% of what I spend my time on daily are things that end up paying me money, right now, what am I spending? This space I'm spending 90% on, what does it have the capacity? How much can I flourish in this space? Do you guys get what are we following? You guys need to be giving me energy conversation. I need to know you're following. Have I been positioned to flourish? This environment, would it allow my seed to grow? Would it allow, what is the growth potential of this environment? Because if I carry an Iroko tree seed or a mustard seed that the trees that's almost as big as an Iroko, and I carry a mustard and plant inside a bottle of water, that seed will never live up to its fullest potential. Not because the seed does not have the capacity to grow that much, because the environment it has been placed into does not give room. There is no growth potential in that environment. I don't know if that's what I'm saying. So audit your life. Ask them, where I am right now, am I positioned to flourish? Number 3, when and who do I blame? Since I have said, okay, right now, where I am, I'm not positioned to. So who do I blame right now? Who do I blame right now? If you say, okay, most of you now say it's myself, I will blame. I ask yourself another question. Who have you been blaming so far? There's one post I saw that said, I came from a poor background, ends at the age of 30. I came from a poor background, ends at 30. Once you get to 30, you are now the background. I came from a poor background. Once you are 30, it's over. So ask yourself, have you really asked yourself, who do I blame? Most of us now women say something like, it's myself I blame. That is why you're in this meeting. Those who are not in this meeting, guess what? They will blame every other thing except themselves. They've been blaming everything. Is the government. Is the weather. Is the community. Is my family. Is this. Is that. They will list out everything that is the fault. Is M Global did not bring my product on time. If only M Global product had come on time, I would have been a multi-billionaire. If only, Mr. Slam did not talk. He did not call me on phone to take up on me. My dad did not take up on. If only. They have a whole list of things to blame. And the only thing not on that list is them. So ask yourself truly, audit your life. After this meeting, audit your life. Again, ask yourself, how big is my environment? How big is my environment? Because it is impossible to grow more than your environment. So if here I am right now, how big can I grow? How big can I grow? Now, again, another thing to ask yourself is, what am I a slave to? Because all of us in this meeting are slaves. All of us in this meeting are slaves. You're a slave to something. The fact that you're a leader means to a slave. The word leadership means to show the way. And people who go and say who they show way and way different. It means that people who you are answering to. Leadership means slave to a vision. So what are you a slave to? You see, am I a slave? So let me show you a good example. That thing you spend 90% of your time to, that the end result for it is your money, is the thing you're a slave to. Take it or leave it. So what are you a slave to? Your job, your family. For some people, they have finished up and they're now a slave to their family. I need to ensure my family is okay. You are looking at your children, you're making your children are okay, watching out and everything. Some people are a slave to themselves. Some people are a slave. When I'm using the word slave, I'm talking about being a leader. What are you leading? What am I a slave to? I was sharing something with Ambassador Debbie. What we're doing general meeting on Monday. I'm like, have you observed that the part of our leaders are there? They are still there thinking of their children at home. Oh my God, what can we do now to help our children at home? They are enjoying themselves and they're still making video in the yard. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you see what the life that is possible, they are still doing everything to because why? They have become slaves to the vision that they have collected for themselves. They can't even help it again. Even when they say, guys, we're not going to talk to you. But sometimes I'll say, man, not any training. So if you know what I'm talking about, you say, I'm not going to the office today because I'm not going to the office. But when you're staying at home, you don't know. In fact, one of my mastermind was not if I told the person, no, I don't want to see in the office. All of a sudden, you say, because I've already reached office. So I'm like, what do you mean? He said, I don't even know when I got here. You become so much of a slave to yourself. So not saying I'm not a slave is not the case. The case is, what are you a slave to? What are you a slave to? Some people are a slave to nothing. Because whatever you're a slave to is what rewards you. It is two ways. Every reward on earth is as a result of relationship. The seed would only give you the fruit and everything when you give him the ability to, when you give him that action of putting it inside the ground and covering it and watering it. That is why. So it's reciprocity. So what are you? So serving, the seed will serve you fruit when you serve it, the putting it inside the ground, watering it, nurturing it. So what are you serving? What are you a slave to? If you're a slave to nothing, guess what you're going to get? You get a whole tree of nothing and a whole lot of fruit of nothing. Audit your life. And last, you need to audit it. Being idle kills more than hard work. Ask yourself, am I actually hardworking or am I idle? Idle, because I've heard somebody make one stupid comment. He said, if I didn't hear it anyway, I heard from somebody. And I don't know why I don't used to meet this kind of people that always talk about against network marketing. I don't know why I know they meet them. I've been asking people, what kind of people around? In fact, I heard that there was some musician that died yesterday. People that know me and talked about it, roadmap to compassion yesterday. I don't even know. I don't even know who the person is. I don't even know. I watch now seven songs. I'm like, oh, okay, I know this. I've heard this. I used to hear this song. I don't even know if I see the person on the road and I'm there for road. I don't even know the person. The person was like, okay, Ambassador Mike still comes to the office. I'm like, okay, let's assume you're Ambassador Mike. But let me do this practical. Time. Everybody, I want to ask a simple question. Go and put down in the comment section, how much do you need? Put down in the comment section, how much do you need? How much is the money you need? So that the money I need for the rest of my life is so amount. One person, just put on the comment section, how much do you need right now? That if you just get this money, be like, oh, more, this is the money I'm looking for in my life. If I can just have this money, because if everybody will say, I don't want to work, people will say, I just want soft life, I don't want work. I want to meet one of them. Let me ask them, how much do you need? Give me a figure. How much do you need? No, I'm asking not in the comment section. Just tell me how much do you need. Don't worry. It's sell meeting. You guys should be fast now. Let's make this. I want to show you something. How much do you need? This will say $500 billion. Just accept your mute. Don't worry, it's not about goals. I want to show you something. Accept your Jetro. Are you there? Quickly.
Morning,
I want to show something. Yeah, good morning, Jetro. How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay, say you need $500 billion.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if that money drop in your account right now, what will you do?
Wow, I'm going to do amazing things in my life and people around me.
Okay, so tell me the amazing things within your life.
Okay, personally, try to impact life, try to set up some infrastructure that can benefit the low-class people in my communities and the place I live around.
What kind of infrastructure? Give me a practical example. Spend the money. Just be spending some of the money. Let me see. Or whichever we want to spend it.
Okay, like building schools, hospitals, road construction, and sending some persons in scholarship, trying to help them with their education.
Okay. So that's the only thing you'll be doing.
And of course, invest the money in my business.
In what business?
Apart from this business, I'll still set up another business.
You start another business?
Yeah.
You start
in relation to what we are doing.
You mean, okay, you set up your own company?
Like the real estate business.
Real estate. So you put money into real estate to collect rent. This is what I'm heading to.
Yeah.
So let me check what's happened right now. I want to prove a point. Let me just check what just happened right now. No matter how much money you make, if you don't get money, most of us here, if I start a meeting and you start telling me something like I will do this, do that, I will now also invest some money. You know what that means? On your own, you could just go collect work for nothing. If you have, so somebody was like ambassador mind, because think of imagine that you're ambassador mind right now, or you're ambassador Nefu. You've made as much money as you have made from this business. You just come tomorrow morning. What will you do? You will come to the office, because do you know how to do? Just sit down in the house and say, I've made all the money, I don't have anything to do again. Okay, I don't want to do anything again. Or you want to go and put money. Do you know how stressful other businesses are? Do you know how stressful? Do you think I want to just say, how much money you make? You know how stupid, you know how useless you become when you become idle. I was watching I wanted to play one video from one MBA guy that they asked, okay, now you are retired, you have a lot of millions of dollars. What do you want to do? What's your life like? And he said boring. They said, I don't understand, have millions of dollars. He said that all his life, right from his child, he was telling him about, all he knew was what is it called if you dunk, the net. All he knew was just putting balls in the basket. And that was what he did all his life. So now that he doesn't want to do it again. It's just, he says his life is just here. And that was all their lives are like. Why? Because they stopped working. Do you know how useless you will become when you stop working? Idleness kills faster than hard work. So when you tell me something like, okay, so you're already making money, so why are you still doing the business? I'm like, so tell me things I should be doing. Give me ideas, let me see. But start another business. You mean I already have a business that is flourishing, and I'll just go and take up another problem? Like, how stupid do you think that sounds to you? Like, I'll just come and be like, okay, you know what? All of a sudden, I feel like suffering. And I'll just think about it. I'll just be like, okay, now oh my God, my life is going so well. I don't like this, how good my life is going. You know what? I just feel like suffering right now. I'll just go and carry my money and go and dump into, and I'll keep my business that was flourishing and carry money and go and start dumping into, and go and carry my attention and go and start doing something that will just, that, do you get what I'm talking about? So ask yourself, if you don't take something like, working so hard, what do you mean you're working so hard? I mean you should not work. I don't work. Just try it for 1 month. Stay in 1 month right now. Stay in your house right now for 1 whole month and don't do anything. Just try it. That's what what we're trying to get to is the ability to choose to do it or not to do it. But even when you have the ability to choose, you will still go and work. I'm telling you the honest truth. So audit your life. Do this auditing. Now, then lastly, understand that who have I been flocking with? Destiny have a rhythm. See, your rhythm is what shows the way you move. I was telling somebody, we may be heading to the same direction, but if we're not of the same rhythm, we cannot work together. Even the Bible says, can two work together except they agree? It did not say, can two get to the same destination? So what does that mean? That we can still get to the same destination without working together. So if we're going to work together, we have to have the same rhythm. See, everything on earth is a rhythm. Everything have a pause. Rhythm is a pause. Destiny have a pause. Destiny have a pause. The pause of your life is in your rhythm. Today it's left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left. As I'm walking left foot, right foot, you got. One went to Jordan, but what was in? When I move, you move, just like that. When I move, you move, and you are doing. When I don't move, you don't move. You will destroy the whole rhythm. And once you distort a rhythm, a chain is as strong as the weakest link. Once you distort a rhythm, is a dynamo effect. It affects everything. So the people you flock with will not only be going to the same destination, they must have the same rhythm with you. So audit your life now. Ask yourself, okay, so 90%. So what auditing means is ask yourself 90% in all of these things. What do I spend most of my time doing? So 90% of my time, who do I spend it with? Do we have the same rhythm? Okay, yes, we may be heading to say that hey, this is still my business. Why is it direction? But what is your rhythm? Because see, when I'm working with you, if your rhythm drops, it is my pulse. If your pulse drops, your life stops. So when I'm working with you, you don't kill my rhythm. That's why it's nice. Whenever I'm doing meeting with my mastermind, it is heavenly. We'll be talking. Sometimes we'll be talking, even if we're having television that meeting. Some days we'll get 2 a.m. We're still in the meeting, we're talking. Something is just everybody, the energy is just there. We're okay. I'll bring this one, I'll do this. You'll be feeling the energy. Why? Because the rhythm is the same. Not only are we heading to the same direction, there's the rhythm that makes this thing. So whenever you're just like, the energy always will bring this point, bring that point. Sometimes my mastermind meeting, they will spend 1 hour talking about jokes, laughing. Everybody will just be laughing for one, because the rhythm at that particular point is the same. You can't, if you enter my space and you don't have the same rhythm, you kill my creativity. So the question is, who do you flock with? That is, audit your life, who do you flock with? So let's break down network marketing. Now, no matter, practical solution to everything is that gain freedom. And how do you gain freedom? By building a leverage. So what network marketing gives, build leverage to gain freedom. See, What that means is, since I must still work, right? I must still work, even if I don't want to, even if I say, okay, even if I may not have to, but I still want to work. The point is, as I'm working, whatever you work is what you eat. So here's what leverage is. Leverage means that I now have the ability to be able to eat from what others also work. So this, I cannot personally manufacture 2,000 bottles per day. So what do? I employ people and say, guys, our goal is to manufacture 2,000 bottles. Then out of my profit, that is 200,000. I will give two of you 50K, and I will keep 100K. So even if I travel, you guys can still manufacture the 2,000 bottles. You guys know what I'm saying? So leverage, that means I am now exchanging other people's time for my own money. That means time must be exchanged for money. But leverage means other people's time. So write this down in your book. Time and value must be exchanged for money. Leverage is when you use other people's own. So as much as we don't emphasize on it, the reason you will make more money from this passively is because you have leaders. And how network marketing was, let me move to this. Now, so what is now leverage through network marketing? Leverage through network marketing means time and value. Leverage through network marketing means that I can do what Dangote did. Network marketing tells me you can do what Dangote did. What did Dangote do? Dangote, when he wanted to start his business, go and read about his life. Dangote did not inherit anything from his father or his uncle, and Dangote was from one of the wealthiest families in the world. The only thing he inherited was the business knowledge. He inherited the business knowledge. He did not inherit any money. In fact, when he wanted to start, he went to go and borrow money from his uncle. He borrowed money and said, this money I have borrowed, I want to go into business with it. And he went into business and started producing value. And said, this is my value. I want it to reach more people. He had to pay for adverts. He had to rent a big warehouse. He had to get branches everywhere. And he said, this is my value. Distribute it to all my branches for people to have quick access to it. The only reason Dangote was able to make such move was because he had access to the money. What network marketing tells you is, you may not have the kind of money like Dangote, but this is a singular opportunity. It's a singular space with the privilege to exchange what Dangote did for activity. So instead of me to have Dangote money, I can create that activity to replace the money. There is no other industry on earth that gives you that power. There is none on earth. So instead of me to go and look for how to move on 200 shops and transfer this water, I can just sell this water to you and teach you how to make money from selling it. You sell the same thing. I get paid when you do it, and that is my leveraged income. Network marketing is unbelievable. There is no other industry on earth that can give you that power. None. If you like go and start selling real estate, once you sell this and the person buys the product, it's over. You may just high income. And trust me, it is still money you made from your energy. That means you are far from leveraged income. Leveraged income means value still move hand, and I made money, but I was not the one that moved the value. That is why you're working on your downlines. That's why we're doing this training. So this is the watering season. So you work when so everybody watch this. So the biggest thing is now, my network are now pushing the value, even when I am not involved. So as far as my network is pushing the value when I am not involved, the company itself says, I will compensate you for it. It is only network marketing on earth that gives that power. So that means I can still have Dangote have over 200 million people who buy his value. That means I can still have access to 200 million people without spending the billions that they have spent. I don't know if that's what I'm saying. Network marketing is so good that it says, it's more like I have given you the power to be Dangote without spending the kind of money Dangote spends. So network marketing answers a lot of questions. More like, so that work I'm doing, I can now do little and earn high money. Why? Because network marketing said, I will pay you when people in your network does the same thing. So why have you think that people join network marketing and they die immediately? Because they saw network, they buried their seed in network marketing instead of planting it. Have you understood why I talked about burying and planting at the beginning part? So they entered it, and the seed that they used to come to network marketing, rather than planting it, they buried it. What's the difference? Because you say, both planting and burying requires you to break ground and put a seed. The difference is that one requires watering. Why the other you cry over? That's why when they pay, they go and cry, oh my God, I have lost my money. What's more, when we paid, we're happy, like, oh my God, this is an opportunity to flourish. So some people see this business as an opportunity to flourish. Why the others see that they lose, that they have lost their money? Because they saw it as where they went to bury their money, the end of my money. Why others see this business as the place I have planted a seed to water it? So this is the process of watering. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. So now, what is this leverage of network marketing? Number one, you can replace your downline or leader, but you cannot change your downline or leader. Only network marketing gives you the power. Dangote can choose to replace his manager or change, but Dangote can change his manager as much as he wants. If you misbehave, you are fired. If you misbehave, you are fired. You are fired. You don't have Dangote's money, but you still have the power to replace a downline. This downline is not willing to work towards the vision. You will recruit another person. If a manager in your company is not willing to work, you fire the manager and hire another manager by spending money. But when the downline is not willing to do any activity, you dump the downline and recruit a new one free of charge. So you can replace the downline or leader, but you cannot change the downline or leader. You cannot change the human being. You can replace the human being. Only network marketing gives you this power. Number two, you can choose your sponsor. You cannot choose your sponsor, rather, but you can choose your mentor. In business, once you are, for example, now I have my DPs that I employ. They are there working all over the offices that where they are, and they are there. Whether they like it or not, I'm their boss. Whether they like it or not, I'm their orga. Whether they like it or not, I'm the one that pays them salary. Whether they like it or not, it's not a conversation of whether they feel like it or not. I don't care whether they feel like it or not. Whether they like it or not, they will say that they answer to me. If I call and say, all of you go out for question, all of them go. If I say, all of you come back, all of them go. If I say, you know what, all of you don't make any cut till 3 p.m. Like, I literally can just decide whatever they want to do with the rest of their life today. But in network marketing, it says, you cannot choose who sponsors you, but you can choose who mentors you. Oh my God. You guys don't understand this. It means you feel change your guy. I don't care if I'm your DTC. I can be your DTC. You can be my DTC, but I don't mentor you. You don't mentor me. The power given to us in our hand in network marketing, it's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like a series. I don't think I'll be able to finish this even in 1 week. I want to break down what network marketing really is. Number three, network marketing is the only industry on earth that gives equal opportunity for real leveraged growth. It means that the real leverage, whereby, for example, all our leaders are there in Manila, having fun. Why they are making money? Why they are there? Because they are benefiting. As I ran operation yesterday, and people signed up, they are benefiting a bit from that sign up by God. It is their own leverage. Why? Because they spend time to make sure that they are this marketing was built into their network. They ensured before they went to play, they ensured that there's a market inside their network. Oh my God, this one is what. Write this down. For you to be able to have the freedom, you must build a market inside your network. Right? If I write that down, write it down separately. For you to have the freedom, you must have built a market inside your network. So the reason they can go to Manila and go and have fun is because there is a market happening in their network. They don't want to know who is buying and who is selling, who is buying or who is selling, they don't want to know. But as this market transaction happening inside my network, the leverage or the leverage income for it is the fact that I get compensated because this transaction happened in your network. It is only network marketing that gives equal. That means everybody can do it. You can wake up tomorrow and be a non-graduate like Nweke Samuel and enter and build a market inside your network. You can wake up and be a professional, a first-class person and build a market inside your network. You can wake up and not even know how to speak English and build a network and build a market inside your network. You can wake up and be the mumu of the season. Please take your screenshot quickly and build a market inside your network. As long because there are skills attached on how to build a market inside your network. Now let's go very fast, please. Now, the real leaders in network marketing, are found, not made. You don't make leaders. Ambassador Nefo had this lady in Ambassador Nefo's team. Okay, we have I believe she should be here. Who came from another country to come and attend Ambassador Nefo's 1 week training. There are people in Abuja who don't attend training. So when we come to meet, I was saying, like, how come we don't attend trainings? How can you attend trainings? You don't make people leaders, you find them. Leader in everything will have people. See, every industry on head have their leaders. Some people may be leaders in network marketing, some may not be leaders in network marketing. Some will be leaders in their church, some will be leaders in their mosque, some will be leaders in their community. People are leaders in different fields, and all people that have this ability, God just spread them across the world. You don't make leaders, you find them. Because when you find leaders, let are those who they are diamonds, they have been so under pressure that they become so hard that no pressure can break them again. Now, how do I find leaders? You have to spread. The more you spread, the higher your chances of finding them. Because these diamonds are hidden in the darkest places, and they are not made in the lab with flashy gadgets. They are you need your gadgets to refine them, not to make them. Also, just because your office is fine, because the office POP everywhere, look at the fine office, that will not make people to be leaders. You find leaders, then you need those your shiny gadgets to refine. They are diamonds that they make inside labs, but they can't use them for industrial cutting. These one we still use are the ones that are found in the darkest place on earth. They say leaders are found, not made. Leaders, they say the most powerful leaders are the most broken people. You find them in the darkest place on earth. And because they are scattered across the world, you don't know where to. So you only so you know that when you go, those who mine for diamond, there's nobody say once you go there, you pack them. No. You are mining, you're breaking the earth, And guess where they mine for diamonds? Under volcano. Once a volcano erupts and cools down, they go under it to go because they know that they are compounded pressures there. Under volcanoes that they find. In fact, what brings out diamonds are volcanoes. Once anyone is volcano, diamonds are around there. Because under there, that carbon has been formed under unbelievable pressure. Pressure will turn us to dust, is what diamonds are formed at. So just because your office is fine does not mean you will now all the people that enter there will be leaders. No. It is when leaders enter there, how good your gadgets are, how good your tools are, shows how well you can refine them. Does that make sense? So I'm not saying you should, of course, all my offices are class now, you know. So I'm not saying your office should be why vision team, so you know your office cannot be anyhow. So I'm not saying your office to be scattered, but I'm telling you that the shiny things in your office are not what will make people leaders. It is the gadgets that you need to refine them. So the question is, do you have enough skill to refine a leader when you find one? You don't even need to be a leader to refine a leader. You don't even need to be a diamond to refine a diamond. But it's easier for diamonds to recognize diamonds. And again, also be too careful that you don't spread too thin, that you cover nothing. Because some people will not okay, because I want to cover every ground. You got people who are not qualified to run presentation, and you're sending them to locations, go and present there, and you scatter all yourself. That you're supposed to be an umbrella because your team is what covers your market. Your market is supposed to be every market are under a roof. For example, they'll say market day for there, market day for there, market day for there. Mean that there's a space that is called market. So don't spread so much that you guys are now far apart that it can no longer be called a market. You have to understand what I'm saying. So don't spread too thin. That somebody I know that cannot handle, that person cannot handle that space. And because a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. So don't spread too thin. That time you have now spread out. You're not calling yourself a market. You are not a market. You are this scatter bomb. So 3 things. The diamonds are the ones who finally get into their network into their network marketing. And that's the fastest way to build leaders. The fastest way to have leaders is to get your network into your network marketing. The fastest way to make leaders is to get your network marketing into your network. Let me say that again. The fastest way to build leaders, take everybody who is a millionaire mentor, all these millionaire things, apart from maybe people like I know of myself, that what grew my business were mostly people who I built from cold market before even my people I knew entered the business. But people that will sustain your business well are people in your network. But because people in your network are not that much, let me tell you how few people in your network are. Everybody watch this. Nobody in this meeting right now have up to 365 people in their network. Nobody. You know how I know? Because you don't have people you post on your stats every day. Today's my friend's birthday, Because I only have 365 days. You may have 2 persons in a day. You may have 4 persons that you celebrate in a day. And nobody have 365 that you post every day. Once every day that you say, nobody have such people. So that means you never have up to 365 in your network. So what does that tell you? That even though the harder part, which is getting your network marketing into your network, it is harder, but it's where you have more opportunity. Why? Because people that you can get into your network marketing business are so many, using questionnaires, contact recommendation, cold call, whatever. But once they enter your network, you can now gradually get them into your net. Once they enter your network marketing, you can now gradually get them into your network. But getting your network into your network marketing, once your network buy into the idea of network marketing, you are not saying, I have raised leaders. You did not raise anybody. You did not raise anybody. Your network just bought into your network marketing. And they say, we're going to run it with you. Nah, you did not raise anybody. But the real leaders you will raise are those who enter through your network marketing first. Then you build them into your network. That is the true leadership you have built. Only then can you say, I can build leaders again. So that whenever I see leaders say something, I can build more leaders, is because they have learned the skill of getting their network marketing into their network, not their network into their network marketing. Because about time, let me run through this. Now, number 2, you can choose to convert your network marketing partners into your network. So the first one is getting your network into your network marketing, or getting your network marketing into your network. But the idea is you need to get people inside your network to own a market inside your info. That is the only way you have leveraged income. When your network own a market under you. That means there's a market in my network. So because I have a market in my network, I leverage from it. Then lastly, whichever way, only diamonds can do this because they are already hard from the pressure and they shine like stars. No matter how, whether you are doing it from network into network marketing or marketing into network, whichever you want to do it, it is only diamonds that can do it. What I want to get, for you to get your network into your network marketing business and build a market inside there, you need to be a diamond. For you to get your network marketing into your network and have a market there, you need to be a diamond. Only diamonds can do it. If you're not a diamond, forget about it. You can never make it. Only diamonds can do this. So ask yourself, what makes diamonds? Pressure. So this pressure you're currently going through right now is a cooking phase. It's a cooking phase. And read this to yourself. Until you, because as far as I'm concerned, 90% of what you would think of in a day are things that will give you money. So you don't have time to think of any other thing. Until you permanently solve your money issue, you cannot think properly. I told you guys any slide I could just take your screenshots. All right, take your screenshot now. Until you permanently solve your money issue, you can never think properly. You cannot think properly. Yes, you want to think properly, but you cannot. Think properly, let me see it now. Because 90% of the decisions you make in a day will result to how money will come to you. So bias enter. So whenever something happens, you're thinking of, so how will I benefit from this? Not because you're a wicked person. You are wired that way because you need money to have decisions. You're not a wicked, you're not the devil. No, it's just you need money to work. So you cannot think, you cannot think properly. You cannot put that to how do I affect life? We're here saying that we're here to raise financial. That's our vision. That's our vision. So the good about this our vision is that it is a selfish vision. Because for you to raise people, you have to raise yourself. So it's an unselfish selfish. It's our selfish interest not to be selfish. Oh, thank God for this vision. This vision has made it so much that being selfish is the most unselfish thing you can do. But remove network marketing. You can never think properly until you solve your money issue. Why? Because before you think, the first thing your brain will tell you, so how do we make money from this? Then lastly, do not lie so much that you do not know when you lie to yourself. Because some of you say lie to yourself. Some of you say lie to yourself. You know that you need this opportunity more than anybody. You know that but you have lied so much to yourself that you don't even know when you're lying to yourself again. In fact, you lie to yourself and even becomes your truth. Your lie have become your truth. I pray that you don't lie so much to yourself that your lie becomes your truth. That's my earnest prayer to you. That's my earnest prayer to you. You know for sure that network marketing is not something you do because you don't have anything to do with your life. In fact, let me tell you how good. Let me say this, and I'm going to end here. Network marketing, you are supposed to build a market base. So that means it is not necessary when people turn up into your business. You know that People must not sign up into your business to be in your business. Don't tell somebody, you don't have to join, no, but they buy toothpaste every month. I beg you, buy toothpaste. Call me, I'm going to sell you toothpaste. If you have 30,000 people buying no toothpaste from you, you know that's your market. Just that in Labona, because we teach us to be connected, we emphasize so much on the bringing people into the business part that we have now forgotten. Now, leaders know this, so leaders are like that to maintenance. But new people don't know this, so they have got on recruit. You don't see. You can have zero downline. That's why all people who. But the downside is that when we have product issues like this, you can't make money. But when you learn the skill of building a team, where there's product issue or no product issue, you can keep making money. But the idea is don't lose out on every part. Have a network. If you personally have 200 down, there's a woman I have who buys in my team. She does not do our business. She's GE now. I personally sponsor her. She's GE in my team. That I don't promote on anything. She has not recruited one person there, but she's GE. I think I placed her on that glory. What's the name of that woman in Benin? I think I placed her on that glory. But I personally sponsored her. She's GE with zero downlines. Guess what she does? She'll go and buy products and what's it? She has this product issue has broken her head. Why? Because she's not making money. She has a product base where she can sell distribute products and she makes money. Those people are calling her every time. So the idea is, so don't expect all of this man to do everything and say, oh, we're happy to do your business. No, you have to, you're not interested. No, you know what? You don't have to join. But if anything you want to buy toothpaste, buy from me. We also have toothpaste. Buy from me. No wahala. I'm a marketer. No problem. Buy from me. If you have 10,000 people who buy toothpaste from you every month, you are made for life. Oh my God, you don't understand. You know that you need to stay and think straight and build. It's not something you just want to do part time. It pains me so much that we have watered this down so that people talk bad on network market. And me, I want to see those people talk bad on. I want to meet them. I want to talk with them. If I spend 1 minute with them, they will rearrange. One man came to our office last week. He was talking about how far he has gone into network marketing. In fact, he was talking about how he owned offices. He was talking about these are things he has done. I think under 5 minutes with him, he made payments. It's not by gara-gara. It's not by gara-gara how much you have achieved. We teach you real network. 5 minutes with you. It's so good that you are sure of your craft. Know your market. Become the Wall Street of your market in your network. Become the Wall Street of the market in your network. Listen, just because of our time, I'm going to stop here. I hope we've learned something this morning. We'll have the singular privilege of having our father in the house speak to us this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, without further